Wrexham AFC have achieved to back, to back promotions, and this season they'll be looking to go one further in the Championship. Today we're going to discuss what makes them such an intriguing prospect for the Championship and how I honestly think they will do. Last season they came second in League One with 92 points. This was the same as Derby when they came up the year prior. Before that, they came second in League Two with 88 points, and the season prior to that, they were first in National League, breaking the points record with 111 points. Wrexham have been a club on the upward trajectory since they were bought by Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. Combined, they have a net worth of £309 million, which may seem a lot, but for Championship owners, it isn't actually that much. So, what makes Wrexham such an intriguing prospect going into the Championship? First, we're going to discuss their squad. In January, they broke their record transfer signing by signing Sam Smith from Reading. The 27-year-old cost them £2 million. In the summer as well, they signed players like Ollie Rathbone, the energetic midfielder, George Dobson from promotion rivals Charlton, and in January they signed Ryan Longman for £590,000. Might have been in the summer, I can't quite remember. But again, he is a proven Championship winger. Rathbone was a very energetic, steady, great player for Rotherham. I think all Rotherham fans will tell you that. Then Sam Smith is a player on an upward trajectory, going from Cambridge, I'm not sure where he was before that, but Cambridge to Reading, now to Wrexham. They're also a squad packed with young talent, including former Arsenal Academy goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo, who's 22, 22-year-old left wing back Seb Ravan, Max Cleworth, a centre back, Lewis Brunt, a centre back, who's now 24, and then Mo Fowl, who cost him £500,000 from West Brom, although he hasn't quite hit the ground running at Wrexham. But Wrexham's recruitment has mainly come from recruiting older heads, more experienced from the Championship, on slightly heavier wages. I think that can be shown by Jay Rodriguez, who is on £15,000 a week there. He is their highest earner. But then Dan Scarr coming from Plymouth, Matty James released by Bristol City, and Stephen Fletcher as well, the 38-year-old still in it in the Football League. So it's a squad well put together over the years, but the older heads coming in on frees, it does show it's all a little bit rushed. Now, their transfer business this summer, or the links, they do kind of reciprocate this model of recruiting these older heads on higher wages who are already proven very good players. And this is shown by the big headline link of Tom Kearney, who has just been released from Fulham after, I think, about 11 years there. And he is a very, very good Championship midfielder. He's shown that over the years, a steady Premier League performer for Fulham as well. He is currently on about £30,000 a week at Fulham. Wrexham are reportedly ready to offer him £50,000 a week. As well as this, Wrexham are linked to Danny Ings and Aaron Cresswell, both released from West Ham. Danny Ings, I mean, he scored tons of goals at Burnley, went to Liverpool, yeah. But at Southampton, I think those were his prime years, really. Aston Villa and West Ham, he has slowed down a bit, but he's an excellent striker, particularly for the Championship. But I can also see potential interest coming from a side like Southampton looking to reunite with him. And Aaron Cresswell as well, the 34-year-old Scouse left back. He again has been a stalwart for West Ham in the past years. He's got a wonder of a left foot, can hit balls in the box, pinpoint players' head. He's just a very, very good player, particularly for the Championship. As well as this, they've been linked to Harry Darling and Harry Toffolo, who are both Darling, I think, is about 25, from Swansea, a top Championship centre back, very good on the ball, very good in the air. And I forgot the other name I said now. Harry Toffolo, obviously very, very good at Huddersfield, all right at Norwich. Nottingham Forest hasn't quite worked out for him, and that is a real shame. But his wages are very high. I think it's about £35,000 a week there, so it'd be very interesting. Now, as well as this, they're linked to Sanusi Ibrahim for £1 million from Montreal in the USA. He's a 22-year-old Nigerian forward, very powerful and fast. He has also been linked to the likes of West Brom, I think, and there's one other. He'll be an intriguing prospect. It's very much, for me, I think Wrexham kind of need to build for the future. I think their method of going for the top players is unsustainable. I think maybe two or three of these older heads to try and keep them up, because obviously they will be looking initially for survival. So we'll go into their kind of underlying statistics from last season and explain why I think they will be in a relegation battle, not pushing for playoffs. I think it's about getting the recruitment spot on and signing younger players with the potential to develop and grow, and who they can sell on for a profit, because their progress has been so rushed. So now they just need to build for the future and try and survive in the Championship, but actually just build a team so they become a consistent League One powerhouse. For maybe they can go up, down, just but then seek stability at some point with just a bit of a slower growth. Now, under Phil Parkinson, their goals per match in League One was 1.5, and that saw them 11th. Their XG was 55.5 goals throughout the season. That saw them 13th for League One. Their possession per match was only 48.1%, and their possession won in the final third was 21st out of the 2014 teams in League One. This does slightly concern me, as it shows they're a very passive side, particularly with that possession won in the final third stat. And in the Championship, you can't really afford to sit back. There's a lot of teams who sit back in the final 10 minutes for a game and they end up losing it from a winning position. With Wrexham, will they quite have the quality as well to hold out for so long? And the goals, the creativity, it's a lot harder to score goals in a Championship than it is in League One. I mean, that's a fact. It's a massive jump. So it'll be very intriguing, really, how they go about their summer business and if they actually try and switch up how they play. So I don't think the current way they're doing it is sustainable. The one very, very big positive, though, I have taken from it is that goals conceded per match was a joint first with Birmingham at 0.7. I think Birmingham actually did concede a few less goals, but they had the second best defence in League One at Birmingham. I mean, we'll talk about them in a later video, but they're ridiculous for League One. So it is very, very positive, that defensive aspect for Wrexham. See, realistically, where I think they'll come next year, I do think they will survive. I think it'll be a lot tighter than people think. I think it'll be a similar position to Derby. Maybe if they get the recruitment right, I'm happy to say they'll be mid-table. I don't think they'll be anywhere above that. I'm not sure they're quite ready yet. I'm happy to be proven wrong. Any Wrexham fans who look like better, please prove me wrong, because I do really like the projects you're building there. So, yes, I think for me, 18th, I think will be my prediction. I will come out with a prediction video later after more transfers. And again, Wrexham, happy to prove wrong. But it's a very intriguing project the Hollywood stars are building. But yeah, awesome.